Tuesday's Tips with Lauri. This is part 2 of a 4-part series about the Kimberbear. And I do want to mention really quickly and thank all of our sponsors for this Kimberbear. We've partnered together with, there's of course Kimberbell, and as well as Shannon Fabrics and Clover and Fairfield. Shannon Fabrics has brought us this beautiful, it's Cuddle Luxe fabric. It's super, super soft, and you will just love working with that. Clover has helped us with by sponsoring these 2 particular tools that we use, and they have been very helpful. The bodkin and the double point, or the 2-point turning tool, as well as Fairfield and their polyfill for the Kimberbear. And Kim, we want to thank Kim for the beautiful design of this adorable bear. We love how floppy the arms and the legs are. It sits just nicely, as well as super soft and very, very cuddly. And we hope that you will make lots of these bears for all children around the world that are in need. So part 2, we're going to talk about the body. To start with, we did talk about in part 1, but I do want to re-mention, make sure that you use a lightweight stabilizer such as this one, which we have, which is the no-show mesh that I have here. And so this is the body. We've done the body outline. We've placed our first piece of Minky face up so that the nap is going down. And then what I've done is placed a piece of this water-soluble topping. Now the water-soluble topping, it feels almost like a really, really thin shower curtain or tablecloth, really thin. It's quite thin, but it is wonderful. Now it is water-soluble, however, we will not be doing any water with this. You'll see how we get rid of the stabilizer in a minute. But the purpose of the stabilizer is to hold that larger nap down so it doesn't interfere in the stitching of the next few parts of the bear. So the first thing you'll do is stitch the outline of the bear, and then you're going to stitch the outline of this heart. Well, like I said before, we don't want any of this stabilizer left inside the bear, and we're going to be placing our fabric for that pink heart over the top of this. So the first thing we do is remove this, and I simply just use a little bit of a seam ripper, a seam ripper, and then I just grab it, and you can just easily tear it out. And as you can see, there's some of the nap of the bear. If you accidentally cut some of this while you're trying to get your piece out, that's okay, but this is actually going to be covered anyways. So then you're going to place your next piece of fabric, and as you can see, this little heart is got a lot thinner nap to it, so it's not going to catch in my presser foot. However, I am going to tape that down. And then you would stitch the outline of the heart and trim around it just like an applique piece. And then you will do your stitches, your special stitches. And here's your decorative stitches that are already completed around that heart. So as you can see, the decorative stitches are right here. And we've removed this plastic water-soluble topping from underneath the heart already. Now we're going to remove it from the rest of the project. So the first thing I like to do is get rid of the tape. We'll take that tape off. And then I like to use a pair of scissors and get a good start. And then I just simply tear it off from the outside first. And it comes right off, as you can see. And then I go in and I just simply grab the inside. And as you can see how quickly and easily that comes off. Now remember which direction your arrow is always pointing down underneath here. So that's the direction of the nap. And so I always check to make sure I have this on correctly. You're going to put that face down. You'll tape that in place now. And actually I'm going to reuse my tape over here. And then you'll simply do your stitch out for your body. Now the body will leave openings. Of course you need armholes and legs and a neck opening. That's all there is to the body. Thank you so much for joining part 2 series, and join us for part 3. Bye-bye.